Hello, friend. This is Ryan Hicks of Taught2Profit.com. Today I want to talk to you about the abundance of God. I hear people sometimes and they'll talk, and the way they word things, they don't even realize they're doing it, but they're talking about limitation and lack. There's a reason why Psalm 23 is so important and known by saint or sinner alike. It is because there is power in it. And that important phrase, "The Lord is my shepherd, I shall not want." Now, many people have unfortunately taken this to mean that God takes away the want, so they no longer have that desire for something. That's not the case. Because He's your shepherd, He provides for you abundantly, so you don't have to want anymore because He's your shepherd. Shepherds don't let the sheep go along and suffer and lack and hunger and want. They provide for them. And too often people are going around through life and they don't believe there's an abundant provision for them. And there is. It's everywhere. But as long as you have that mentality, there's a lack. Or maybe God's not out for you, or not out for your best. There's not enough. There's limitations. And listen, if you're watching the news, the mainstream media and all this stuff, you are absolutely 100%, and I don't care which side they are, left, right, or middle, they're all promoting the same fear-based limitation, scarcity, lack, and definitely not abundance mentalities to you. And they'll do it in subtle ways too. Well, this part of the rainforest is on fire. We're going to go without, and all these. And they constantly will bring you into a state of fear and belief in limitation. Now, there could be localized limitation in your area, but then you go to a place where there's abundance. But here's the thing. Even in those areas where there is a perceived limit, perceived lack, so often there's abundance, it's just not being recognized. Until you have that mindset of abundance, of belief that there is an unlimited amount available, you will walk past multi-million and multi-billion dollar ideas and inventions and creations each and every day, because you're just seeing lack and you're not seeing the ability to fix that lack, or the fact that there is no real lack. It's just a perception, and there's actually a huge abundance available to all. That doesn't mean all have abundance. So I want you to think about this today. Are you approaching life with an abundance mentality? Are you really seeing that there is abundance and blessing and overflow available to you? That the Lord is your shepherd and you shall not want? Or are you seeing lack and limitation and not enough and struggle and weakness and failure? Because if you really address this head on and deal with it and change your mentality to one of abundance and blessing, and seeing that everywhere, you will be mightily blessed, and you'll even have great creative, witty inventions, and God will teach you to profit because you've now opened yourself up to receive freely from Him of His wisdom, of His grace, of His blessing, of His abundance, of His wealth, of His riches. My friend, I pray this is a blessing for you. May God bless you richly.